our alpine village. Today, the villagers and I are going to tell you a story about something that happened a long time ago to a boy named Jack. Long ago lived a woman and her son Jack. One day, Jack's mother said to him,
"Jack, we are penniless. We have nothing left. All we have left is this dear old cow. Moo, moo, moo. Take her to town and sell her."
Jack was unsure. Was this really all that they had left? Couldn't they sell anything else? He looked around.
"Oh, Mother, isn't there something else we can sell? It breaks my heart to sell a dear old cow."
Mother thought about it, but alas.
"Oh, Jack, you must trust me. Selling your cow will bring us enough gold to make it through the next winter."
Jack was very pleased that his mother would trust him with such an important job. Jack felt very sure of himself.
"Please be careful, Jack. It's very important that you stay on the trail to town so you don't get lost." "I've been to town enough times, Mother. I can do it."
Jack said goodbye to his mother and set off to town. Jack was smiling and whistling as he walked along. He loved going to town. It was a busy day in the village. There were many places where Jack could sell his cow.
Fresh blueberry muffins. Fresh blueberry muffins for sale. Roses are red, violets are blue. Looking for daffodils? We've got those too. Sounds of thunder turn out to be a great big giant in the sky. Looking for a copy. Meat, I'll have it anytime. 2 coins for a bundle.
cow, he wondered.
Good day, Baker. Having me a custom birthday cow? I do use milk, but I don't my own cow. I buy it from farmers.
Jack sighed. He really thought that was going to work.
Hey, Jack, would you like to buy some flowers? Oh, no thanks. I gotta go sell this cow. Okay, then let them. Wow, could it really be giant in the sky? Well, we're going to find out.
So far, Jack had not found anyone who might be able to help him complete his task. The cow noticed who was next in line in the market. The cow looked at Jack, terrified.
He's not for sale. Hello, young boy.
Jack's eyes lit up as he realized who this villager was.
A farmer! Yes, sir, I certainly am. Would you care to purchase my fine cow for a bag of gold? Why, yes, I've been looking for a cow to put on my farm.
Jack had sold the cow for a bag of gold. The price was good, and Jack knew that his mother would be proud of him. As Jack merrily started to walk back home, an idea that he knew was risky came to his mind.
Could this cow be a shortcut?
The words echoed in his head that his mother said to him earlier, "Be careful, Jack."
I can handle myself. I just sold the cow all on my own, after all.
So Jack started on the path he had never taken before, until he noticed someone walking toward him.
Now what's a kid like you doing out here alone? I'm not alone. I'm just heading back home to my mother.
the hill. They wanted a good view. They knew this was going to be good. Jack dreaded going home. He knew that his mother would be very angry with him, and rightly so.
What is this? Beans. That's beans, Ash. How did it end up with the hole on me? Jack, magic isn't real. How could it be so foolish? What are we going to do?
Jack's mother threw the magic beans away. Jack went to sleep hungry that night. There was no money for food. He closed his eyes and quickly went to sleep. Jack awoke early the next morning and looked around, and there in his yard he saw a huge beanstalk. All of the villagers saw it too.
I've never seen a flower that tall before. What is it?
They inspected the beanstalk closely. The beanstalk was so big that it reached up to the clouds.
I wonder where it goes. It's hard to know for sure unless I read the carpet. Jack, I don't think that would be wise. The men that gave me the beans said they were magical. There's only one way to find out. Flying higher, careful, Jack. There are dark clouds. Please turn back.
and climbed. Finally, he reached the top of the beanstalk and stepped out on a cloud. Suddenly, he heard loud footsteps.
Hello?
Something was walking toward him. What was it? Adventure. But this wasn't exactly the kind of adventure that Jack had in mind.
Fee, fi, fo, fo. Don't run off, Jack. That's no fun. Look at that castle. I think I can make it. Ow! Hey, watch it! Did you just talk?
The geese nodded their heads and smiled. Jack could not believe this. He had never met a talking goose before.
Yes, Pit. I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to you. Where did you come from? I climbed up that beanstalk, and now the giant wants me to eat me for lunch.
Indeed, it looked like the giant was getting ready for lunch. Jack started to sob at the realization that he will be the cause of his family losing everything. Just then, the great big giant came back for a couple more ingredients.
Fee, fi, fo, fo. Picking carrots one by one. Hey kid, your mama will always love you. Trust me, as a mother myself. Now listen. That traffic's going to make all of us lunch. We've got to get out of here. Do you think you can help me get back home? Yes, I
up something fast before their chances of getting home were gone for good. Luckily, Jack knew just the trick to play on the giant. A bag of magic beans should do the trick. Now Jack and the geese could climb down the beanstalk. They had made it all the way down the beanstalk. But the giant was going to be close behind if they didn't hurry and chop it down.
Hurry, Jack. Oh, what a shame this has to come down. I'm going to make a big story about this.
Yes, Jack had found an axe. And just in time. Jack, who knew that he would now have to face his mother.
Oh, Jack, thank goodness you're okay. I was so worried I had lost you. Well, Mother, we've lost everything else. And we will make it work, Jack, however we can. I do have an idea.
Now, if you're wondering what happened to all of these village characters, don't worry, we'll tell you. After her blueberry muffins caught the attention of visiting celebrity chefs, the baker was invited to and won the Great British Bake Off. These days, she hosts a popular Food Network show, teaching millions at home how to bake the village's favorite muffins. Seems like the newspaper seller was right after all. A shockingly true story about the Great Big Giant landed her a job at CNN reporting on breaking news stories all over the world. Although, I wouldn't believe everything she says. Well, it seems like the cow had nothing to worry about after all, as the butcher was actually a vegetarian this whole time. And selling hyper-realistic tofu meat. Although her love for axes was definitely real. Surprisingly, the florist was strongly inspired by the beanstalk that uprooted through her village. She now searches the globe for the most magic of plants, from the redwoods of California to the sprawling jungle of the Amazon rainforest. She sees magic in everything green she sees. Following Nugget's legendary first performance in Jack and the Beanstalk, producers from LA noticed him and his career took off. You can see him starring in Disney's production of Chicken Little. The farmer's farm continued to expand until she had an army of cows in her backyard. She decided to put the cow and her counterparts to good use and open a dairy farm on her property. The baker still imports fresh village dairy from them every week. As previously stated, the cow became the leader of the farmer's cow army, and once their dairy production took off, the cow became a poster cow for a world-famous ice cream company. He flies all over the country for promos and photo shoots, but always makes sure to come back and visit the village. Once the geese had found their footing on the ground, they decided to do the one thing they knew how: dance. The geese hitched a cab up to New York and now star in a hit Broadway ballet called Goose Lake. Yeah, too bad they aren't swans. After completing their first successful con, the con men were inspired. They decided to open a pawn shop right next to the Alpine Village Inn to lure in the many tourists. Their shop, the Pawn Men, sells hundreds of rare items, including the famed bag of gold they conned out of Jack. Don't worry, of course it's empty. The famed Great Big Giant, aka GBG to the homies. The giant's vegetable stew, sans Jack, was incredible. He decided to begin canning his sky vegetables and selling them to all of the people down below. His change of heart got him a new name, the Jolly Green Giant. Worrying about Jack really started to wear Mom down. So once he moved out, she relocated to a high-rise condo in Miami, using all of that golden egg money. Although retirement suits her well, she still likes to travel to reruns of Jack the Beanstalk when she has a chance. Jack's love for adventuring continued on in his adult years. He sails the seven seas on his pearly ship, always looking for treasure. He also used a few of the con men's tricks along the way. Huh. Funny. We never did mention his last name.
No.